buffalo chicken Paillard. We're going to serve it like a blue cheese wedge salad. It's kind of a mashup of those two ideas. We're going to make some quick pickled celery and celery and carrots. You know, because whenever you get wings, you get the side, and you normally dip that in the really heavy blue cheese dressing. Well, we're going to make quick pickled veg for our carrots and celery, and we're going to put blue cheese crumbles on the top, and we're going to save a lot of fat and calories by eliminating the mayo and sour cream-based dressing. So for this, all I did was chop up a couple of good-sized carrots and a couple of celery sticks. Then you cook them to tender crisp, a few minutes in a little bit of olive oil or canola oil or safflower oil. And then we're going to add a fat splash of white vinegar. And we're going to sweeten up our pickles with a little bit of sugar and a little bit of celery salt, making them sweet and savory. And then we're going to add lots and lots of nice fresh chopped dill. Delicious. So once the vinegar evaporates, once the vinegar cooks out, turn this off and just let them stand. For the chicken Paillard just means pounded chicken. Whenever chicken breasts go on sale, buy extra, buy a family pack, even if you just cook for a couple of people. And I bring them home, and this is what I do to them. I butterfly them, so I split them in half and open them like a book. That looks like this. And then I pound them out in the baggie. And that's a slow motion, either away or towards your body. It's not this. You do this, you're gonna rip the chicken. Then you have individually portioned, beautiful chicken cutlets, right? I pop these in the freezer and leave them individually wrapped, and then you can pull out portions whenever you need them, and they quick defrost because they're so paper thin. When you're ready to cook them, just season with salt and pepper on both sides, and we're gonna cook them in a nice hot big skillet just until they're golden on each side. So guys, I'm taking out our chicken Paillard, or our butterflied and pounded chicken, and now we're gonna make a buffalo sauce in the same skillet. So we're not deep fat frying wings, which is what we're trying to kind of mock here. Instead of a chicken with skin that's deep fat fried and then tossed in butter, we made a boneless, skinless chicken breast, lightly sauteed in a touch of olive oil or canola oil. So I feel a little less guilty about throwing in a couple big old fat pats of butter to turn the chicken in when it's done. So to the butter, we're going to add a couple of fat cloves of garlic to make a buffalo sauce. And I pulled it off the heat here just so I don't brown the butter too much. Just melting the butter and swirling in the garlic at the same time. And then to the garlic butter, a fat splash of Worcestershire. And a whole lot of cayenne pepper sauce. Now, when you're making this, I strongly recommend that you stand back when you pour in the half a gallon of hot pepper sauce. Otherwise, a river will run through your face and into your dinner. Like, you'll be crying and drooling, and your nose will be running, and it will not be a pretty thing. Although, if you do feel a cold come on, if you do feel a little congested, you might want to stand, like, maybe this close. Oh, that does it, believe me. So here's a fun thing. We're going to take our chicken for a dip. We're going to put the chicken back into the buffalo sauce, and now we're going to serve this up like a buffalo chicken salad. I love an oldie-timey iceberg wedge salad, and this is sort of a version of that. When you deal with iceberg lettuce, which I think is an underloved, undervalued lettuce, it's nice and crunchy and refreshing. You need to remove the core first. Give it a good whack or two on the counter, and the core will pop right out. Then, instead of a wedge, I actually cut the iceberg lettuce into big kind of slabs. I find it's a lot easier to cut through it, and I use that as the base for our chicken. And we're going to season up the lettuce with a little salt and pepper, of course. And then we're going to top the lettuce with a slab of buffalo chicken Paillard. Then we're gonna pour the extra sauce down over the top. And then we're gonna top that with our quick pickled celery and carrots. I know, it's really yummy too. And it looks pretty. Like it's a really fun item for like a weekend brunch too. You could even put a fried egg up on top, it'd be delicious. And then I wanna show you guys this. This company that I live near, it's a smokehouse in upstate New York, it's called Oscar's, and they ship, and they have the best smoked blue cheese. It is so delicious. So I take smoked blue cheese crumbles, of course your favorite blue cheese is fine, and just put the smoked blue cheese down over the top of the salad. I know, right? Boy, did I had her at blue cheese. Smoked blue cheese, and then a nice pop of spring or green onion, little scallion down over the top, and there you go. Isn't that cute? Yum.